So our number one problem with full-time RVing, and this is completely our fault, and it's something that we really should know better because we've been full-timing since 2018.
Yeah.
Started out with 3 kids, 2 dogs. We now have 1 kid and 2 dogs. The older 2 have moved out, and we still keep making the same mistake.
Yeah, and I actually think we're getting worse.
I think so too.
So in 2018, we sold our home in Pennsylvania and got rid of just about everything we owned. Yeah.
Lots of yard sales, Craigslist.
Lots of giving stuff away for free on the curb.
All right, we're going on the road. We finally got the house figured out, listed, staged, sold, and all that. On the road again. I can't wait to be on the road again.
We just saved enough that we can fit into a 10x10 storage unit. So that's all we've had now for years.
And since then, we've been on an amazing adventure. We've been cross country several times, visiting with people all over the country. Our list of national parks that we wanted to see, and we've seen a lot of them.
We've made new friends we want to visit, places we want to go back to. Plus, we love mountain biking.
Yep, we're always trying to find new mountain biking trails to hit, along with going to the places that we already know we like to go to.
So you can see kind of where the problem is starting.
We overcommit and put too many things on the schedule. Because we're doing all the traveling stuff, we also want to keep in touch with family back in Pennsylvania, friends all over the country, and places we want to go.
Yep. So for example, we just left Florida 2 weeks ago, and since then we've been to Florida, to Virginia, to Pennsylvania, back to Virginia, to Kentucky, and now we're headed to Bentonville, Arkansas to do mountain biking.
Yep. Okay, this just doesn't seem right. Just got the hand controls on the car in Kentucky, and I'm still driving the RV and not the car on the way to Arkansas.
One of the problems we encounter with going to new areas for mountain biking is that those areas are usually beautiful and have lots of amazing things to do. And so we end up running out of time, and then those areas go on an ever-growing list of places we want to get back to. Luckily, when we were in Bentonville, even though we were doing lots of mountain biking, we still had time to go visit beautiful Crystal Bridges Museum. Girls both got their new bikes. It was Alex's first time ever getting a new bike. She always had hand-me-downs. And so now we have their old bikes. They're about 12 years old. They were the twins. They were the ones Jared crashed really bad 4 years ago out in California. Had to get it fixed up and everything. So we're getting rid of those. And rather than sell them, there's a local place here that takes donations. Then they refurbish them and fix them up and get them out to people who can't afford bikes. That was a cool way to get rid of the bikes.
Yeah, because hopefully somebody that needs one and can't afford a new one or even a used one can come in and benefit from that.
Yeah.
We're racking up thousands and thousands of miles. We're spending a bulk of our time just driving between places.
Oh, I thought you were going to say spending money. Because
it
costs
money.
It costs us about $1 per mile to drive the RV and the car, which obviously gets a little bit expensive. So it's like, okay, well, so you overcommit and it's your time. It's also the money. So it's stressful, and it's a lot more money doing what we're doing.
Oh yeah, this trail's cool. Rollers. Woo. Yeah.
A dilemma we face with full-time RVing is how to do holidays with family, especially when that family lives in northern areas that get snowy around Christmas time, because in our experience, RVs and snow don't go very well together. Our solution over the years has been to have an all-inclusive family gathering in mid-November in Pennsylvania that covers Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all our birthdays.
When we're having events going well into the fall, it all just kind of stacks up.
Yeah, we need a better plan.
But you're beating Mom. All of these things are plans that we want to do and we're looking forward to doing. But it's been very stressful to make it all fit. So we're trying to figure out a way to do it better. We don't have the answers right now, but we're trying to. We have the problem, but not the solution.
Yeah, I think this is when we beg for like suggestion, because we've been doing this for years and we're still really bad at it.
Yeah, we just have to figure a way to balance out doing as many things as we want to do with being able to enjoy the things that we are doing a little bit more, spending more time and less traveling.
Because there's so much that we have seen, which then you want to go back and see it even more. Then there's all these new places that we find out about through YouTube videos or meeting people at campgrounds. You're like, oh my gosh, you got to go do this. So there's all of that. And then as you make new friends on the road, then you want to stay in touch with those friends. So over the years, we've actually found that we are just getting more and more things that we want to commit to.
So if you were thinking about full-time RVing or already doing it, this is really not advice, I suppose. It's kind of here's what not to do.
Don't do what we do.
Don't do what we're doing right now. Try to find a way to balance time you spend doing new things and how much time you're spending visiting, and balance that travel versus staying in one place.
I think it's called planning.
Planning
which
and prioritize.
You've never been good at planning. So I feel like planning it out, like almost like you do a budget with money, right? Like set aside this much time for visiting with friends and family, this much time for new places. Save money by staying in places longer. And
And I think take a look at how many days you're traveling to get somewhere. So if you're driving for 3 or 4 days to get somewhere and you're only spending 3 or 4 days there and driving again,
bad idea.
You want to rethink that scenario and do it a little differently.
Yeah, we don't.
Someone you don't know, Yogi, Yogi. I know someone you don't know, Yogi, Yogi Bear. Yogi, Yogi Bear, Yogi, Yogi Bear.